And this next gentleman coming up, I don't want to say he's a young man, but he's younger than me, so I'll say he's a young man. But he's carrying a very large message. Mr. Davis Ocedo is of Politics Entertainment, and he's there to help the young generation understand what they're not being taught in the schools, what they're not being taught in some homes, what they're not being taught through some music. This young man coming up, Mr. Davis Ocedo, is somebody that I'm glad is here today, because we need those among us who will walk with the youth and lead them to where we are today. Because the next time we have an event, the next time we look around, the next time we need more youth. And we need people to speak on their frequency, and this person does, Mr. Davis Ocedo, Politics Entertainment.
I live about 80, 90 miles north of here in Waco, Texas. And I live in one of the lowest income communities in my city. It also happens to be the largest black community in my city. And when I met the Tea Party in 2009, when the Tea Party sprang up and they began protesting in the city of Waco, I was very curious to see what's going on, what are y'all doing out here? And when I walked up to the Waco Tea Party, they didn't turn me away because I'm a Hispanic. They didn't turn me away because I live in one of the lowest income communities in my city. I began asking questions, and they began helping me answer these questions. And I started to learn the system of government that we have in this country now, and the system of government that we are supposed to have. I learned that the founders of this country wrote the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution to prevent the government that we have today. And when I took that message back to my community, I'm a youth minister in Waco, Texas, and I dedicate my life to God first and foremost, to my beautiful family second, and to everything else after that. And when I went back into my community and began speaking to people, I seen a disconnect. There is a bridge. There's a break in communication. There's social boundaries. And we have a president right now that is working as hard as he can, it seems, to build that division, to put the rich against the poor, to put the black against the white, to put the Hispanic against the black. And what's unique about what I do is when I first started learning, I began working to try to go through the system and try to make a difference at the ISD level, the public education, public school level, make a difference, try to change things. And I see myself just getting tired. I see myself, it's so hard to figure out what's going on in our cities, in our state, and our nation, that people get tired, we get weary, we grow weak trying to keep up with all of the things that are going on. And especially in my community where education is at a much lower level, it's hard to get people interested in pretty much anything. And so what we have developed with Politics Entertainment, we host monthly entertainment events. And we let people come in from the community and we educate them. We're not waiting for the public school system to teach our children the great history of this nation. We will not surrender to your tyranny. We will not surrender. We are not your subjects. You will not use our ignorance to build your power base. And we will no longer allow you to murder our babies and kill our communities with your systematic oppression and your socialist agenda. So we're hosting these monthly entertainment events. We're working with churches. We're working with people. We are doing what the government tells us we cannot do because we're a poor community. We're educating our people, young and old people alike. If you want to start a business, by God, we will help you start a business. We will teach you how to do what needs to be done to bring prosperity to your family. professionalism to our children. We have to show our children that it's not whack, it's not uncool to be professional, to dress nice, to have dignity and carry yourself in a professional manner. And so we're doing it in a little different way. And I'm doing these things because I am a leader, and I am looking for the next generation of leaders. And we will not stop. We will not slow down. We will not bow, as Apostle Peter said, to this socialist government. We will fight to restore our Constitution, raise the constitutional IQ of the United States of America, and make a difference, not only in WILCO, but I travel with the Tea Party Express. I've done over 400 Tea Party events. I'm building a network. I'm looking for businesses that want to sell products that are manufactured in my community and help build products, small product manufacturing in other cities around the country. And we're using entertainment. And we're building, we believe entertainment is the future of public education. And if you look at today's country, when you look at our country today, you can see that entertainment is already public education. But they're teaching our children violence, wickedness, destruction, filth, evil. They're teaching our children that they can be promiscuous, that they can be violent, that they can be aggravated, they can do all of these things, and it's okay. Well, I'm here to say, you know what? That's a lie from the pits of hell. And you cannot do those things and believe these lies and move forward in life. And I'm doing these things because I'm a leader. Go ahead, Shane. Check. Okay. We're going to do this a little different. All that liberals hate me. I never learned who was running my city. With that vision, went to prison, but I'm not asking for pity. I didn't know I had the power. I could fire officials. We can break this dependency that keeps our cities crippled. Black and Hispanic babies killed by the millions. Planned Parenthood exists to raise the death ceiling. Communities enslaved in economic change. They don't teach us liberty because it ruins their games. Wicked for the people, make way for the truth. You ain't smarter than us just cause you're dressed in a suit. Where your actions, what you doing, please show me your work. I can show you every day where the people are hurt. For the people I serve, in the name of my God. County officials better move if they're not doing their job. This conservative tsunami is sweeping the nation. We the people get down, let them hear your frustrations. I just can't see how things haven't changed since you held that seat. They sell dope on my block. Your leadership is missing. It's time we reevaluate your job description. You're there to represent what's best for the people. Business is dead. Your apathy is lethal. We watch poverty spread. You nod your head. Appoint this agenda. We're all force-fed. Billions on projects, but not the projects. These issues in the city make me need to address. I will not digress. The next verse won't kill you. This ain't complicated. I just can't feel it. I meet needs in my city. I've never been elected. Not my words, but my deeds are the reason I'm respected. I'm teaching our children all these wicked and vile things. And as we grow, with your support, I have an email sign-up sheet. I want to involve all of you in what we're doing and bridge this gap and show people in my community, which is a very low-income community, and communities like mine all around the country, that we are not different. We're Americans. We are all Americans, and we need to build a connection to the world that we can. We're teaching kids that don't hate on rich people. Try to be like them. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I've never seen a poor person in my community hire somebody. You know? And so what we're doing, we're challenging the typical approach. In my community, I call it doing life. Because in my community, as I started getting involved, I started volunteering with these organizations. And the typical approach to community development in my low-income community and low-income communities around this country is signing people up for socialist government programs. They believe that that will bring prosperity to our communities. I don't know about you, but I have never seen anyone build wealth off of a social program. I have, however, seen many, many people since I met the Tea Party and heard testimonies that built a business. Yes, they built a business and prospered. And so what we're doing is challenging that approach. We're challenging that idea and saying, no, we're not going to compromise. We're not going to surrender. We're going to challenge your approach, and we're going to bring prosperity to our community by building business, by building manufacturing, by doing what the government tells us we can't do. Shut us down if you don't want us to bring prosperity in our community. And then they're going to really see who is against us. The system is set up to keep us at the bottom and give us the very least to survive. And the Tea Party, conservatives, and Americans that understand the American dream want us to thrive, not merely survive. So I call this next song Own Life. Now let's see. Oh, that's a little heavy, huh? Some of y'all look shocked when that first song came on. Don't worry, you're not in the wrong place. The Tea Party is not slowing, we are growing. Yes. We have to do life together. This is the message. Doing life's a lot more than just reading the paper. I'm talking, man, I live and giving glory to my Savior. Stay sharp like a razor, stay reading the books. On top of my house, I shot these stories of crooks, stealing lives, taking captive souls and minds. This minority report might open your blinds. I see a lot of people trying hard as they can, held down by the effects of this government's plans. Kids with no daddies, moms with no hope. You wonder why people smoking, selling that dope. It's no joke. Doing life as a team, trying to pull my people down. You got to worry about me. Ministry that comes via life on life. I'm not just gonna pray. This is a physical fight. I shine a spiritual light. This is spiritual battle, cause I hate to see my people being led like some cattle doing life. Most of what I see is wrong. I'm doing life. I'm trying to keep my family strong. I'm doing life. I'm trying to help the people that I see while we living like slaves. It's the land of the free. I'm doing life. In a world where this life ain't fair, I thank God that my lungs have air. I'm doing life. This life's trying to do me too. You doing life with me? I'm doing life with you. Doing life. Woo. I get carried away. It's kind of hard to hear this music. But hold on. Start that over. I'm not gonna mess this song up. Y'all mind if I start this song over real quick? I can't mess this one up. That next verse is so important. Okay. That next verse is very important. And you have to hear it. Sorry about the timekeeper. It's all good. Doing life. Can y'all hear the music out there? Okay. Doing life. Doing life's a lot more than just reading the paper. I'm talking, man, I live and giving glory to my Savior. Stay sharp like a razor, stay reading my books. On top of my house, I shot these stories of crooks, stealing lives, taking captive souls and minds. This minority report might open your blinds. I see a lot of people trying hard as they can, held down by the effects of this government's plans. Kids with no daddies, moms with no hope. You wonder why people smoking, selling that dope. It's no joke. fiscal responsible government. And I do it in ways that's a little bit different, but we're on the same team, and we're working hard. And I tell you what, next time you hear somebody tell you that a Tea Party is racist or conservatives are racist, you tell them about Politics Entertainment. We are working to bring prosperity into one of the poorest communities in our city. And our #1 supporters are Tea Partiers and conservatives. I won't be held down by the drugs and sex, and I won't be held down by a government check. Take the noose off our necks and the chains off our feet. I'm ready to grill for all of them that got beat. Please, I'm going to find somewhere back here in the back to set up. I need your name and your email address. I want to keep people up to date with what we're doing and the progress that we're making. And if you want to purchase a CD and help us, we also have some necklaces that were made by people in my community, red, white, and blue. And we're putting together a small product catalog. We are going to manufacture products and compete directly with the prices that we see in the Walmart store. If it's a soap dish,